moment. You're loving the camper van life. You're living in the moment and loving the camper van life. Ooh.
Hi guys, long time no see. I thought I'd do another video. Well, we're doing a camp tomorrow night, so I thought I'd start a video tonight as I've been sort of clearing Nina out. I think it's going to be me, Austin, Rick and Joe just down the field just for a night. So we've got another camp planned soon as well, next month. So this is like a little precursor to that. Loads has been going on. I haven't been able to post anything up. I haven't been able to go camping because we've just been so busy. As you know, we do rescue. For the past, I think it's since the beginning of September, we've had 4 puppies to deal with. They were found locally in a field in a cardboard box by a dog walker. They were severely infested with fleas, and as a result of that, I mean, these puppies were small, they were like this, and as a result of that they were like really badly anemic and literally just hours from dying. So so we took those on in our rescue. It was on the local news and in the radio, and in the papers and things, and on the internet, and yeah, they're all pretty much back to good health now. 2 have actually been rehomed. The lady who fostered them kept one of the girls. There were 2 girls and 2 boys. We think they're Collie Cross Whippets. And yeah, the lady that fostered them has kept one of the girls for herself. And one of the boys has gone to live on like a small holding with a lurcher type dog. They look exactly the same. They're, I'll put a picture up actually here of him meeting his new brother. It was lovely. They got on so well. And we've got Fern and Marty left. Fern is hopefully going to her new home end of next week, and Marty, we're yet to find a home, but it won't be long, I'm sure. So I'll tell you what, in the morning, it's just really late now, it's gone midnight, or just gone to midnight. In the morning I'll quickly bring them in and let you meet them. They're mad, they probably won't stay in my arms for like 2 seconds. So, but I'll bring them in and let you meet them in the morning. Oh, I've just started like a new little sideline up because of the rescue and stuff that we've been doing. Obviously that eats into a lot of money. We've had a few donations through our rescue website, but we obviously sort of still need to, you know, the vet's bills were quite sort of large for the pups, so we've been sort of accepting donations of I think Pets at Home did a pallet load of food for us, which was really good of them. So we're quite chuffed with that. So thank you very much, Pets at Home. And we've had a few people kind enough to help out a little bit with the vet's bills. So that was good. So anyway, I've started making ghost hunting cameras just to put on eBay and just to make a little bit of extra cash, and I enjoy doing it as well. Basically, that's an illuminator. Comes in like a little pistol handle grip thing, which actually excuse me, which actually if you pull those up, sit that down, it turns into a tripod. So yeah, it's quite good that. Why are my lights flickering? There's a definite flicker on those lights. Yeah, so I've been making those, and I sold my first one on eBay the other day to a lovely chap called Dan, who's going to be doing his own channel soon. He does some ghost hunting, and I was having a quick chat to him through eBay, and soon he's going to start up a new channel. I think he said it's going to be called Dan's World, So good luck with that, Dan. I hope you like the camera, and let me know how you get on with it. So yeah, so I was quite chuffed with that. So that was my first one on eBay sold. Excuse me, I got a dry throat. So with the camera on top, it looks like that. Now Rick was kind enough to 3D print me some of these caps like that, and I don't know if the camera's gonna focus in on that because I've got it on face detect. But I've got these little stickers as well that say DC full spectrum cameras and illuminators, and a little ghost with a DC in the middle of it as eyes. So yeah, so I'm quite chuffed with them. The cameras are little action cameras, they're full HD action cameras, made by 8man, and they're absolutely perfect for the job. They're really good. I actually take them apart and convert them to full spectrum myself. It just involves taking, you've probably seen Rick's video on doing it. It just involves taking a filter out from behind the lens, in between the sensor and the lens. So I buy the cameras in, take the filter out, and then make up these illuminators from scratch, from all little bits, from like switches and battery holders and all the IR infrared LEDs. So I don't know if the camera will pick this up actually if I switch it on. Oh, you can see it, yeah. That must have a infrared sensitive sensor then. There you go. So actually, shall I turn the lights off and do you a little demonstration? So we'll slip over to make sure I've got a card in this, yeah. Okay, I'll go and switch the lights off, and I'll show you some video from this inside Nina. So, hang on a second, lights are over here. So this is the camera, and I've just switched it on, as you can see. I'm going to go and turn the light off now. I did just do this, so I forgot to press record on this. You aren't going to see any footage from it, which is a bit stupid. Yeah, so we did all that, didn't we, with the infrared, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go and turn the light off, and we'll see how this works out. Right, I'm going to press record on this now. Right, now we're recording. So you can see the little flip out screen on the camera I was using, and you can't see much else really. You can see the little red voltage readout there from my panel. You can't see much else. So I'm going to turn the infrared lights on now, and just prepare for the magic. Ta-da! For the second time. So there we go. So you can see from that camera, you can see my lights moving around there, the infrared lights. Yeah, it's really good. So I can't remember what I was telling you now when I did this last time, like when I was recording. Yeah, the blinds are down, blah 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 blah. It's really dark in here. My curtains are across, the thermal blackout ones. So yeah, it lights up a room really easily. So I mean, we're only in Nina at the moment, but it will light up a room. The camera will adjust slightly to each sort of situation it's in. They work really well for that. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with it. So if I turn it around on me, so all I can see is a row of red lights and like a sort of black sort of mass around it. Yeah, so it's good for vlogging on YouTube, ghost hunting, whatever you want to use it for really. Wherever it's dark, use it. So yeah, actually, so these are available on eBay. They're available as a full camera kit. So you get the camera, the illuminator, and the pistol grip tripod handle thing. And you can also buy it as a just the illuminator and the handle on its own without a camera. So you can put your own camera on it if you've already got one. Yeah, the illuminators are quite good. They work quite well. I use wide angle ones, so it lights up either side as well. A lot of the ones you see are going to be you get more of a spotlight effect, like a torchlight effect, but these will light up nice and wide and sort of illuminate a room. So right, I'm going to go and turn the light on now. And my screen's got off again on the back. Oh. Am I still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. The lights are on. And you can see normally the lights, because it's full spec, well actually no, that colour's quite good, it works quite well with these lights. If you use it in daylight you might get like a pinkish tinge to it. So I've got a new mattress to try because I find this quite firm. I've got a problem with my shoulder, I've had it for about a year now, and I wake up in the morning and it's really painful. I've had it up under my head lying on it as I've been sleeping or whatever. So I'm hoping that I've got a memory foam mattress to go on top of this one. So I'm hoping that I just make it a little bit softer. Right, I'm going to leave this here because I think this is getting on quite a long video now. 16 minutes, oh dear. Some of that will be cut out actually because I did a stint without recording with that camera. So I will see you, well I'll see you in a few seconds. For me, I'm going to go in and go to bed now. And I'll come out with Fern and Marty in the morning, and you can meet the delights that are those puppies. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. So I filmed absolutely nothing so far. We're in my awning. You can see little lights and things, but you can't see very much of anything. Everybody's in the dark and murk. So I'm going to turn my illuminator on now, available on eBay. Ready, 1, 2, 3, go! There's Joe, there's
really
Austin.
Bright. Turn it off!
And this is my new awning. And we're obviously sat outside Nina. So there's Barney, there he is, there's Barney. And the wind's picking up, it's getting, it's raining. Actually that rain's coming in there quite a lot, isn't it? So I think we'll probably put the door down on one side, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Bye! Bye! PS4.
I'm the tent man.
No,
I thought
no.
you was going to yeah. Hello.
There's nobody seeing it.
I just thought you'd sit there with your torch. I
do a great song.
I tried looking for something like that on Audacity.
I think it's all elastic audio.
Yeah, they do karaoke thing apps that do that, don't they? That just make your voice in tune, whatever you sing.
I've got a machine. Auto-tune, isn't it? Just auto-tune. Machine with plug the microphone. Auto-tunes to... Yeah, is it auto-tune or something? It's what I expected.
Auto-tune. Oh, I've heard of auto. Yeah, because you can get... That's how they do like...
I've got the actual machine expected to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Morning, guys. Don't think we did any filming yesterday. I think I might have done a little bit with the night vision camera, but we're down the field. Rick, Austin and Joe are with us. Oh, excuse me, tired. We're at the moment, it's quite windy outside. Storm Brian is visiting us apparently. Barney's over the back there somewhere. And I tried out my new memory foam mattress last night, and it was a much more comfortable night, so definitely well worth it. Tried the new awning out as well. I'll show you that in a bit if it's still up. and we were all sat inside last night and had a really good chat, and yeah, quite chuffed with the 2 new things, the mattress and the awning. So I suppose I better get up and have some breakfast and give Barney his. I'll see you lot in a bit. Hey guys, well, we're up. Everybody's up. I was the last one. I was up till 3 o'clock this morning playing with GarageBand on my iPad. There's some good, sort of really good news, some good exciting news to do with music coming up, so I'm not sure if I'll put that into this video or I'll do another one. Hello Barnes. So I just got the coffee on at the moment, or the kettle on. Just gonna have a nice cup of coffee. Have a look at now. Look. We've currently got Storm Brian having a play with us. So I'm just wondering, because I'm going home today, I think I'll stay in and stay in another day. I'm just wondering whether to take the awning down now, because with the wind it's relatively dry, and then once the rain starts it's all going to get soaking wet again, so that might be an option after breakfast. Right, I'm going to have my coffee and I'll come back to you in a bit. It hasn't been much to go in this video so far, I didn't really film anything. A bit later on we'll try and get the puppies in, because I did say I'd bring the puppies out, didn't I, and I just didn't have time. So it was all a bit of a rush to get ready to come down here. Yeah, so I'll come back to you in a bit anyway, because I need a cup of coffee. You need to wake yourself up. See you in a bit. I'm just eating me sausage patty burger, and it's pretty windy. It probably feels windier in here than out actually. Not sure what we're up to today, probably just sat around chatting, so I don't know if we'll get much filmed. Excuse me eating while I'm talking. Let's just, I'll turn this off and I'll give you a look round outside. My awning. That's where Austin's sleeping. Sammy's alternator's gone. So he'd have to bring the tent in his Astra. Oops. So over the strap, that's Joe's cooking point. And that's where Joe's staying, if you can hear me. Here's Ellie. Hello Austin.
Hello Austin.
There's Nina. Being blown about like nothing as well. And this is where it's all happening. Oh, it's all gone.
Who? What's that?
It's all gone.
Gone. Yeah, gone.
There's Rick anyway. Hello. Here's Joe. Hello. Very windy, so I think Rick's going to take his awning down before Brian takes it down. Yeah. Hello Ellie. Hey Rick. Hello Barnes.
Oh, thanks man, that's brilliant.
So this is our campsite for this weekend. That awning was pretty good. Come back to you in a bit. It is very windy. Brian's having a good old go. He's just tried the awning out. All that rain we had last night. The mass clear up in Storm Brian.
Yeah.
Joe's turn. Hi guys, I promised you puppies. Here are puppies. This one, this little minx, come here. Oh, come and say hello. Is now hiding. Come here, pushing your bum up. This is little Fernie. You beautiful, yeah. She was the only brown one. All the others were black and white. Don't you? And she's a little madam. She's the boss of everyone. Into everything, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good girl. Thank you. There you go. And this little chap, playing with my hats and things. This is Marty. He was the biggest out of the four, and he's actually the one who's least confident as well. So we've got to do some work with him. Fern's got a home to go to. She's going this weekend, aren't you? Yeah. And Marty we're still looking for at the moment, but he's a little bit of a special case and he still needs to do some work with him, getting him used to going out and being socialised, because they were so ill when we first got them. They were like, you could fit them in your hand like that when we first got them. They weren't this big. They had like really bad flea infestations, and because of that they were severely anemic, and they were quite close to, they were hours away from dying. So they came to us at the right time. They found us, didn't you? Found our rescue. And they had some treatment at Woods Vets. Got rid of all the fleas. And they've had like constant blood test monitoring to check that their bloods are coming back up okay. Hers actually took a while to come back properly. The other three were okay. But she's the smallest of the litter, and yeah, it took her a little while, but she's okay now. And she did have a couple of stomach problems to start with as well. But we're on top of that now, aren't we, Fern? We're on top of that? Yeah? Good girl. And yeah, and like I say, Marty's, we thought he was quite confident, but as he's getting older, he's not quite so confident. But of course, because of all their problems, we haven't been able to get them vaccinated properly. So they haven't been able to go out. Have you? No. Yeah, so this is the puppies. They do exist. Only too well at 5 o'clock in the morning when they decide to play fight. Where are you going? And yeah, so this is part of the reason why I've been quiet lately. I think we had these, I think it was the beginning of September, so we're getting towards the end of October now, so yeah, that'd be about right, 2 months. So where are you going? You want to get down? You want to get down, do you? Probably wants to have a wee, so I'll go and take them in the garden, and I'll come back to you in a minute with the rest of the video. Cheers guys. You good doggies? You good boy? Yeah, you good boy? Oh, thank you, thank you. That kisses, is it? Or bites? Okay then, what about you? Yeah, I know. Are you going to start playing? They love each other really. Right, see you later guys. Right, my gimbal's just, the battery's just gone on my gimbal, so I'm going to have to go with this, I'm afraid, so it might be a bit shaky. Yeah, so you've just seen the puppies, and they're back inside. Oh, I left my window open on the other van. I need to go shut that. Sorry, distracted. Puppies, yeah, so you've seen the puppies. You've also all probably seen the song I put up back on Sunday, I think it was. It's a song I wrote last week. I didn't intend writing a song, it just came to me as I was driving around picking up customers' dogs. And it's a song about obviously my camping trips with the lads, with Austin, Rick and Joe, and just how sort of much they mean to me really, because it's really good sort of having a group of friends that there's no egos involved, you know. It's just we just have a really good time together, and nobody's trying to better anyone else, you know. Obviously we sort of banter a lot and things, and but it's you know, we're all sort of having a good time, and long may that continue. So yeah, so I decided to write a song about it. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to move you and everything's gonna go ski whiff. There we go, my arm was hurting. Sound like Austin now, don't I? Yeah, let me rest this one. So yeah, so I wrote this song, I had it in my head for ages. It was nagging me stupid. It's like one of those things that just goes over and over and over and over. And I had the tune for it and everything, so well, the tune for the lyrics. And so on Friday morning I was getting frustrated with it, because I thought this needs to be, it was nagging me so much. Someone or something was making me do this, I reckon. It was that sort of like much nagging. There was like a little voice in my head just going on and on and on and making me sing it and sing it and sing it. So so on Friday morning I contacted Cluedo White. Now I saw Cluedo a few years back. I think it was at Breen, at one of the Volkswagen festivals down in Somerset, and I liked the sound, and he had CDs for sale. So when I got home I looked him up and I ordered a CD, which was the Campervan Radio album, and loved it so much I've bought every album ever since. So he's got the Campervan Radio Christmas album, the Rust Pirate Revolution, and what was the other one called? Something on 4 wheels. Sorry, Cluedo. I'm gonna have to go and dig them all out. Freedom on 4 wheels, I think it was. Yeah, and they're all excellent albums. I love them all. It's very upbeat and great driving songs. So I do recommend you follow the link in the description and go and buy Campervan Radio just to start you off. I think it's £4.99 on his website at the moment, and that's a bargain. So yeah, so anyway, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so I ordered his albums, and then over the years I've sort of had the odd chat, said hello and things, and yeah, so Friday I thought he was the best person to ask to try and get some music to put to this, so I don't have a clue about putting music onto it. And so I sent Cluedo a message and I said, can you give me some tips on how I can go about putting some music to this? I've got GarageBand, and that's about it. So he said, send him the lyrics and then sing into the phone how I want it to sound, and he'll get a feel for it and maybe lay down a track. So I sent off my bits and pieces and sang, badly probably, into my phone, and sent that off to him, and within, I think it was just over an hour and a half, something like that, I carried on sort of walking the dogs and things, and had a message flash up on my phone. It's from Cluedo, and it was a link to a file, and I'll tell you what, I'll play it for you in a minute actually, what he actually sent me, because it's a little bit different to what you hear on the last song. I got goosebumps and my heart started racing, my hands started shaking. I was so in awe of Cluedo, because he'd sat down and spent the time to make me a track and put music to it, arrange it, and made up some music to go with it. And oh, that arm's going as well now, sorry. Oh. And record it for me. So thank you, mate. You know, there's just no words that can describe how I felt that day. Was it Rick, I think, said it was like all my Christmases that come at once or something. Well, oh no, it was like I just inherited a toy store, that was it, something like that. And it was, you know, it was just awesome. So so I'll play that now. Yeah, I'll play that now, just what Cluedo sent me that day, because it's just his voice and guitar, and it's amazing. When it actually came to the song, I wanted to use it as a saying I'm a lot today, aren't I? I know that annoys people. I wanted to use it as a theme tune, really, to there we go, sorry. Theme tune for Nina's channel, which was my original intention for it. So because we went camping with the guys over the weekend, later on that Friday, I was playing it to them constantly. And they must have been so sick of it, but Rick asked if he could have the track and just embellish it a little bit with some drums and some twinkly bits and things, and which he did a really good job of. Thank you, Rick. And more importantly, Cluedo liked it as well, so yeah, that's really good. So my song that was in my head is now a living, breathing thing, kind of. I'm speechless. You know, it's so good, sort of having something like that happen to you. There's not many people that sort of like sing, you know, little lyrics to themselves that they've made up or that's come to them, and that's where it stays and then gets forgotten about sort of later on. This is actually, you know, in print, it's recorded, it's a track, and I can listen to it whenever I like. And at the moment, to me, it feels like someone else's song, because even though I wrote the lyrics and I did the tune to the lyrics, I've listened to it so much because it just sounds so good when Cluedo does it. Yeah, it sounds like a Cluedo song. So yeah, so I'll play that now, and I'm not sure what I'll put up. Maybe I'll put the lyrics up again for you. So enjoy.
You're rolling down the road away, meeting new friends wherever you stay. Share your food and drink, let the good times flow, let the love and the light around you grow. You're living in the moment, you're loving the camper van life. Living in the moment, loving the camper van life. Ooh. As the evening sunlight fades away, the flames in the campfire dance and play near the sea, by the river, or at the lake. Wherever you park, there's no mistake. You're living in the moment, you're loving the camper van life. You wake up in the morning light, the sun shines down, it's oh so bright. As you're standing barefoot in the grass, feel the dew on your skin, you're grounded at last. Living in the moment, you're loving the camper van life. You're living in the moment and loving the camper van life. Ooh.
So there we go. How awesome was that? Yeah, just brilliant. So I hope you'll enjoy it and continue to go back and listen to it. That'll be lovely. Thank you for all the lovely comments. There have been so many nice comments on there. People commenting that the lyrics are nice, you know, my lyrics, which is nice. And Cluedo's voice is really good, which it is, obviously. And they like the music as well, so big up to Cluedo and Rick for for collaborating on that kind of. Yeah, so really chuffed. That's how it came about anyway. So I'm not sure if you'll have seen any camping stuff by now. You probably would have seen camping stuff by now actually, yeah. So there was only like a short few clips because I didn't really record a lot. I think you see me having my breakfast and that's about it, and a bit of the storm. So yeah, never mind. Right, I will leave you to it. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the single. I keep calling it the single, the song. Good if it was a single, wouldn't it? Eh? Christmas #1, someone said. Thanks for all those comments, that was brilliant. It all made me smile. Yeah, I'm gonna go. See you next week, guys. Bye.
Living in the moment, you're loving the camper van life. You're living in the moment and loving the camper van life. Ooh.